Does the severity of an injury ensure likelihood of a larger settlement? Attorney John Rosenberg explains, the more severe the injury, the larger the potential value of your claim. Someone who has a serious injury, huge medical bills, invasive treatment such as surgery, and an incomplete recovery, where they're going to have a disability or impairment for the rest of their life, is likely to obtain a much larger recovery than someone who has injuries that require treatment over a few weeks and fully resolve. However, merely having a severe or long-lasting injury does not ensure you will be compensated for that injury or obtain a substantial recovery. You need to find a resource to pay for the recovery and provide the compensation. The worst situations that I face as an attorney is having a client with catastrophic injuries that were clearly caused by somebody else's negligence, but where the at-fault party has no insurance or minimal insurance coverage and no assets. It is tragic and heartbreaking. I absolutely hate to see that situation because it's not enough that my client sustained severe or life-changing injuries. It's the lack of money or resources available to compensate them for those injuries that makes a terrible situation even worse. We have to find the deep pocket. So, we look to the defendant's insurance. We look to see if the defendant was in the course and scope of his or her employment, or on an errand for someone else, where we could draw in an employer or somebody else who may be legally responsible. Sometimes we look to the defendant's assets. Do they have the economic and financial wherewithal to pay these damages out of their own pocket? We look at the entire circumstance of the collision. Was there a dangerous, defective condition on the roadway that may have caused this incident? Was there a hidden insurance policy for excess coverage or an umbrella policy that may provide coverage for our client? We also look to our client's own coverage. If our client has uninsured motorist coverage that is larger than the defendant's liability coverage, we can collect the defendant's policy limits and then proceed through our client's uninsured motorist coverage. We ask the defendant and our client if they have an umbrella policy. An umbrella policy is usually $1 million or more, and a lot of people have them. A lot of lawyers don't even think to ask about them, but we have been very fortunate to have found these deep pockets where it didn't look like there was any coverage greater than $100,000 in a number of cases. Upon digging and relentless investigation, we have been fortunate enough to have found additional sources of compensation for a number of our clients. At the law offices of John P. Rosenberg, we work hard to ensure that in the wake of your accident, you're financially taken care of and able to move forward to a brighter future.